I guess we've arrived at the newer new. When it comes to New Super Mario Bros., I've played all of them, but this is the first one I've ever owned and played to completion, and formed a thoughtful analysis about. New Super Mario Bros., played while waiting in line for the Wii. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, borrowed for my torture / your entertainment. New Super Mario Bros. 2, I'll explain that in the distant future. And now the newer New Super Mario Bros., New Super Mario Bros. U. Nintendo used to launch systems with groundbreaking Mario titles that explored unknown platforming territory. That hasn't happened since the Nintendo 64. Well, this is a Mario title, so I see no need to complain.
Plot-wise, it happens, and you have to go there. It's Mario platforming, enough said. It's the Goomba-stomping, shell-kicking, fish-avoiding, high-flying, triple-jump good time I fully expect. The adventure to ensue crosses 8 worlds with an average of about 9 levels per world, including towers, castles, and my favorite, ghost houses. The standard question for any upcoming new Super Mario game is, what new power-ups does Mario get? The frontrunner of this iteration is the flying squirrel suit, activated by an acorn. It gives you gliding and second jump abilities. It's like the raccoon tail, except less useful. And not to be outdone by regular Yoshis, several kinds of baby Yoshis can help you along the way. While their abilities vary, sometimes the real challenge is getting them to the end of the level. Also, Mario comes to us in HD for the Wii U debut. It feels kinda weird saying that, but I'm glad that Mario isn't wearing shorts. And if you understand that joke, well, thanks for sticking around so long. Dain Productions appreciates your support. The same day the Wii U was released in North America, I performed a live stream with a newer new, and I had great fun. However, there appeared to be great dissent in the comments. Something about this is an overdone series, no innovation, all identical to one another. Sounds like all the videos I did with Future Storm. Not sure how you could be offended by the new Super Mario Bros. Series. I'm sure I don't have to bring up the don't like it, don't buy it proverb, because I believe we can all get behind that. But why hate New Super Mario Bros. For rebranding Mario in the older two-dimensional setup? It's not like it's getting in the way of the stellar three-dimension Super Marios. Hell, the Wii had 2.
Super Mario Galaxy 2 was an expansion pack. And it was awesome!
I get it. I played Super Mario World when I was young. I beat every level, found every exit, and battled my way through Star Road. I'm loaded with nostalgia. And New Super Mario is trying to fit that format. This is not a case of Nintendo releasing the same game again and again and convincing us to buy them, although I'm not saying that doesn't happen. What New Super Mario Bros. U brings is spectacle. While the goal remains, run all the way to the right and jump at the flagpole, New Super Mario Bros. U aims to make it a challenging and rewarding trip. Sure, we have the classic Koopa shell chaining 1-ups, but now, coins can assemble in front of you with the intent of immediately engaging the player, and tricking them into thinking, oh, I can take that. And then there are star coins. I'm certain that the other New Super Marios have these, still I'm fresh to the idea of a Banjo-Kazooie style collection craze and a 2D side-scroller. So if you're up for the challenge, and into that sort of thing, I am, it's something to try. I say try because while most are easy to find, actually getting them is rage-quitting masochism. I know that Super Mario World is untouchable. I know because I was there. I just want to say that New Super Mario Bros. U is massive. New worlds to explore and new mechanics to exploit. By my count, there are 83 full levels, if you include Star Road, each with 3 star coins for you to find and grab. Yeah, I just spoiled Star Road. Are you really going to get upset about it? New Super Mario Bros. U is the closest I've been to Super Mario World since the Super Nintendo, and it was the challenge of beating every level and finding every secret exit that kept me engaged. Part of the delay to making this video was because I couldn't put the gamepad down. Yep, I played about 95% of the game on the controller, missing the beautifully crisp graphics just because I had the option. The Miiverse is something I didn't quite understand until I played this game. It is closely integrated with the network, so each level is commentable, whether in victory or in anguish. I had a few sweet posts, but with the anonymity of the internet, haters are gonna come out of the woodwork. After that experience, I just started making stuff up. Speaking of hideous interactions, since New Super Mario Bros. U is a console release, we can once again play the equivalent of passing gallstones, 4-player co-op. You can even do 5 if you want somebody creating platforms, and a really crowded room. My opinion of co-op is well documented, not positive, in that 4-player disaster with the last console. The livestream I previously mentioned featured some 2-player, and pretty much illustrated the same point. We were having trouble passing the first tower, but I could beat the game with like 80 lives to spare in single player. You do the algebra. The last point I want to talk about is their piss-poor naming conventions. I wondered how the titles would hold up once new is no longer new. Of course they haven't, and the current solution is to tack on title suffixes. It's like calling a record Now 35. When you think about it, that makes absolutely no sense. But the real problem runs a little deeper. I'm hoping the Wii U can get another New Super Mario just because the games are so much fun. However, following the present naming convention, it would be called New Super Mario Bros. U2. And there are just too many jokes to make out of that. That would be one of them.